Beautiful eyes. But for those interested, tomorrow for the Steam Game Festival, I am going to be playing RPGs and a survival game. I'm going to be playing Grounded by Obsidian. They released a demo. And then I'm going to be playing Shores Unknown, which is a demo that was actually emailed to me a few weeks beforehand. The developers of that, or the PR person for that, was quite nice. And she was like, "Hey, do you want to... I see that you play Encased. Do you want to play my game? Or our game?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it." So we're going to play that tomorrow. But for right now, first up we have CONSCRIPT. I'm excited to play this. Hey, Enigma, how's it going? Nice seeing you. How have you been? I'm wearing a Crash Bandicoot t-shirt today. It's a nice wee summery t-shirt, look at that. Bloody water splashed. Or colour splashed, I don't know how you say it. Ah, CONSCRIPT have a new... Oh wait, hang on. They screwed me up. Hey! Thank you, be aware of the drop bears. Thank you for the 100 bits, do appreciate it. CONSCRIPT, when I loaded it up there, it went into like a weird windowed mode, and then when I clicked on the screen, it just went into the game, and I'm like, don't do that, please. Don't do that. That's cruel and mean. They don't do that. Let me just load up CONSCRIPT. Because the last thing I actually did on here was play Alyssa, which was alright. Not great, but it's okay. Oh, here we go. SpongeBob, Bundico, I guess the nun that Rosemary encounter is not the only one that survives. And remember in Tormented Fathers they said after Celeste came back that a woman arrived soon after. I thought the woman that arrived straight after was Gloria. But, okay. We've been speculating that the Red Nun could be Rosemary. Because, I don't know, maybe the Rosemary has been having flashbacks or something. But I was speculating that the Red Nun could be Rosemary as she's getting mind controlled like everyone else in the bloody hotel, so... But anyway, we're going to be playing CONSCRIPT. Let's do that. Let me know how the sound is. Hopefully the sound is okay. We're not going to be skipping the introduction. No. I did a video in this game, by the way, if anyone wants to go check that out. June 1st, 1916. Jack Greywind. Hello, how's it going? Nice seeing you. I was just grabbing a Coke, fantastic. Just so you know, we are doing the Steam Festival for the next 2 days. We're going to be playing a few game demos. Tonight we're going to be playing CONSCRIPT. And then later on we're going to be playing IK. So, dear ma, I hope you're doing well. It's been 4 weeks now since we have been stationed at Verdun. It is with great relief that I can finally write back home to you. I know you've been thinking about Pierre. They sent him to the medical bunker after he was shot, and I'm still in shock in this miserable support trench a few hundred meters downhill. There was no signs of infection in him, which is a miracle, given the conditions we have been in. We have been fighting the Germans over the fort for weeks on end. It has swapped hands multiple times over the past months. I don't see what the point is anymore. The fort and our trench have no more artillery. Our water is poisoned and supplies are low. In 1 week our platoon will be shifted south back to the village to resupply. It will be a relief to feel clean water on my skin once again. I will bring both of us home, ma. Worry not. Promises made, promises kept. I will write... Oh. So I actually played this demo a bit back a couple of weeks ago. Or I played like a version of it anyway. So... Yeah, you're probably right, because didn't Gloria say she was one of them? Yeah, it was only Rosemary and Gloria that survived the fire. And then I'm pretty sure Rosemary actually started the fire. So I don't know who else it was. I'll finish this later. And I don't really see like Gloria coming back. I don't really see the thing in that. So I can't hit her anything like that yet. By the way guys, tell me if the sound is too high. Just let me know. I might need to turn it down slightly. I'll turn it down slightly. Fuck it, let's get into it. Macaroni and Brie! Thank you for subscribing for 5 months, really? It's been 5 months.
War.
Bloody hell.
War.
Thanks so much. I do really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Did not know it's been 5 months already. Jesus. He's not to respond. Yeah, he's definitely improved the last time I played. Because this was, I don't think I played it in full screen last time. He's bleeding profusely from the stomach. He's not looking good. I don't think that's good whatsoever, to be honest. Thanks for cleaning that up. I thought Rosemary was just a whore. Oh, no. Rosemary, she was lying about being a... Oh, no, it's Rosemary's, like, history is so clouded, but, like, from my understanding, she was a nun, a part of the church, and that's why her and Gloria had that special moment towards the end of the game. Commander Private, they're back in the fort. Our last machine gun is out. The last rounds are in the weapons storage. Run up there and bring me some rounds down. If they get down here, we are finished. What are you waiting for? Do you want one in the back of your head? Get moving. Right then, Commander. I'll be on my merry way. Fighting the, is it the Krauts, did they call them? back in the day. The door appears to be locked from behind. This is a bloody weird way again, though. Resident Evil 8, aka Bram Stoker's Resident Evil. I made a video on Resident Evil 8, by the way, just want to let everyone know. In case no one's seen it, it is out. I just want to go home. Right. Aha! Yes, finally. The rating club. So this game, the reason why I like it so much is just because the general art style I quite like, and just the visual style, just the style of it in general I like, because it blends like old school survival horror just with its own sort of shtick. Instead of another survival horror game with fixed cameras and based inside a mansion, we have a... Even like when picking up... Even when like picking up something there and you get like the... Oh, this is when the fucking... Yeah. You can't hit me, can't? So I have played most of this before. Like, I don't know what's new in this demo. Because the last demo I played and what I used for my video and for the trailer, the VG10 trailer, it was roughly around 40 to 50 minutes long, I think, an hour. So I'm curious if this is going to be an hour as well. Wait, I just realised it is Rosemary because she's using fire, and like you said, she's being mind controlled. Maybe in her mind she is back at the place with the nuns. Maybe, possibly. We don't know how the mind control thing works yet, but it's curious. This reminds me of Cthulhu, The Wasted Land. That's a title. Not thought about that one in years. Oh, that's cool how you can... Ah, that's nice. I don't think that was there before. Right, let's door won't budge. The blockhouses have locked away. Oh shit. Oh well, let's go in here. I want to show you the safe room, man. The safe room's pretty nice. Right, I need to equip this again, I think. Yep. There is also like you only get 4 inventory slots at the start, but you can upgrade them to this entire box. The more item pouches you find. I think the first item pouch you find is quite early on, so... And this is just... something that tells you how to play the game. I know how to play the bloody game. Don't need to tell me twice. It's alright. Ah, yes! Yeah, this is the main room. Consider this like the main hall. It's actually really cool. Lead matches and my inventory's full. So I think, if I remember correctly... Yeah, the item box, there we are. Put that away. Don't need that. We've also got a gun as well, which is nice. We're not going to use the gun because, of course, with survival horror games, you need conserve ammo. And we're in World War I, so you don't... I don't think we should be wasting too many bullets. I'm going to quickly go grab the matches, though. Hopefully, if this game gets enough support, it comes out in consoles. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know, like, the guy hasn't said much about console releases or anything like that. I actually do want to do an interview with the CONSCRIPT dev. I actually want to talk to him. But I think, like, the reason why I've not really talked to many devs of these games is because they're from, like, Spain and stuff like that. So there's sort of a language barrier there. I only know some Spanish. I don't know one to hold up a massive conversation. So, hey, Bandicoot. It's Bandicoot, man. It's Bandicoot. Or just call me Kieran. You can call me Kieran. That is my name. In your opinion, do you think they should remaster either Code Veronica, Resident Evil Code Veronica, or Resident Evil 4? Sponge, since you're new to the channel, I don't want any more remakes or remasters, to be honest. I think that's why I'm more excited for Resident Evil 8 than another remake, because with Resident Evil 2 remake, I was like, alright, cool, fantastic, awesome. Been like, what, 20 years since the bloody last game. Resident Evil 3, I'm like, alright, cool. Just leave the first 3, that's cool. And then there's rumours of the Resident Evil 4 remake, and then there's rumours of bloody remake of everything, and I'm like, you can't just remake your entire franchise. Like, you can't just do that. You have to get to a certain bit and be like, okay, let's just leave it there and start making new titles. For me right now, I think because there's a lot of series that I look at, and they're all doing remakes and stuff like that, and generally it's like, it's fun at the start, it's fun when they start doing them, like a few years ago, but now it's just like, oh, it's another remake. Yeah, it's like I'm not excited for remakes anymore. It's just like, they just happen. Yeah, the most exciting part about RE8 was that it was something almost completely brand new. Yeah, completely brand new, but also has the obviously it has like inspirations from other things, but horror can become stale super fast. Exactly, Danger. Also, Danger, hello, welcome on in. Yeah, horror can get stale pretty fast. That's why I don't believe in horror games that are plus 10 hours long, and fucking Resident Evil having zombies again. I'm gonna back this game on Friday. Really deserves it. Looks fantastic. Oh, you're playing Dead by Daylight. How is that? The Germans have been relentless in their push for the fort. The bombardment has not ceased day and night, and our trench lines are beginning to become unrecognisable. Emil was sent out to draw a map of our trench lines. He didn't want to do it, but he didn't have a choice. Despite that, he makes for a good cartographer. 1st of June 1916. Our supplies are just about out. I had to bit there, sorry. There's nothing left, and if the Germans recapture the fort, there is no chance we can retake it in this state. I keep having a burp. The tunnel we spent weeks digging has collapsed, and our dynamite supplies came in faulty and wet. If we had unusable or usable explosives, clearing that rubble there could be possible, but they say all the supply lines have been shelled. Apparently this leaves us with two options. Either we dig another one, or we try to recapture the fort by foot. Both are probably a death sentence for us. Yeah, you logged unknown memo. Okay then. Now what I do want is the item pouch as quickly as possible, but I don't actually remember where that is, so... but the Monday, the new update for... Actually, I downloaded Dead by Daylight while I was downloading these demos, so... Hopefully I get to grab a few mates and get on that. That'd be fun. Although my mates... some of my mates, they just like to play the fucking same thing over and over again. Mitch. Dan's a wee bit more flexible. Dan likes playing different things. I can get him to download things. If I can get him to download App Universe, then he can download other things. Mitch is just a... Oh. Mitch does not know what the fuck he's doing. The door appears to be locked from the other side. That's quickly... Right. Just making sure what I had equipped there. Taste the ammo, nice. It's supposed to be... Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. It's supposed to have crossplay, but I'm not too sure. Have you heard of Clock Tower? Yes, I have heard of Clock Tower. Yeah, SpongeBob, play a lot of survival horror games, so if you mention one, I'm most likely going to know it. Will I have played it? Probably not. Or maybe, I don't know. Depends. I used to do a series on the channel called Survive the Forgotten, and I played a lot of survival horror games on there that I never usually played. And it was actually quite a good. I might actually do that series again because that was a fun one. Just some dirty plates. Okay. Bundy played Clock Tower 3. TG knows, yeah. I didn't. I played. Actually, fun fact. Actually, ooh, SpongeBob, you probably this. A friend of mine, AJ, he did a redub of Clock Tower 1. And I got to voice a character in it. Yes, I did an American accent. So, if you want to go check that out, I think it's Dreamfall71. Or if someone in the chat could link that, that'd be cool. I need to get a drink of water, hang on. It's on YouTube, yeah. Yeah. It's quite, yeah, it's pretty cool to be honest. Clock Tower 3 I still have to finish. I started that one a wee while back and then I think I got like halfway through it because I played a wee bit more of it off stream. And I did enjoy it for what it was. Hang on, do I even have a map yet? I need to go fight the guy. I have a gun, but like, it's fine. I can bite the count to death. It's all right. Doesn't matter. Have I been through here? I think that's where I emerged from, isn't it? Yeah, that's where I came from. Thank you, Enigma, for linking that. Imagine if Scissorman... Oh, Scissorman could totally come there. That'd be great. Yeah, thanks so much, Enigma, for linking that. TG, thank you for in the process of doing it. Have I been through here? Have I been through here? Oh, this is the save room! Yes, I love the save room. I don't think you can... Ah, there we are. So you can find these bags about the place. And it gives you more inventory slots, yes indeed. I don't know, man, I love the save room in this game. I think it's just, I don't know. It captures that solemn feeling, which I like. Oh, right, hang on. You need to get the lead matches for it. I want them to back Clock Tower. To bring back Clock Tower. They could make a new game and remaster 2. In 1, it would be included in the new game. That'd be cool. I don't think. I would love for them to do that. I would love for them to bring back Dino Crisis as well. I think everyone's been asking for that, but for some reason they don't do it. To be completely honest, actually, I would rather a new Haunting Ground. Or like a remake or remaster of Haunting Ground than Clock Tower, to be frank. Oh, can I remember this code actually? Hang on. Nah, I don't. I don't have the notes anyway. Don't have them on hand. I can't remember the bloody code for that though. Fabric? Ah, okay. It'd be funny if I could remember that. just be like, haha! Got rid of an hour worth of gameplay. The instant he said get the link, I dipped out and got it. Thank you. Scissorman could pop out of item boxes. Oh, that'd be cool. Like if Scissorman had the ability to actually hide in player containers. The one time you need your notes. Hey, can I call you Crash because your name kind of sounds like Crash Bandicoot? SpongeBob, my name is Bandicoot. Is a version of Crash Bandicoot. My character and all that is like Crash Bandicoot. It's because I'm a big fan of Crash Bandicoot. And back in the day, my original channel used to be called Munch the Bandicoot, which was like between Munch's Odyssey, Oddworld, and then Crash Bandicoot, and then plopped them together. And then I think it's like one day like we just sort of changed our names up in a bunch of me and my friends, and so we just started making them pure weird. And now my name was called Bundicott, and I was like, all right, okay. So people call me Bundy. A lot of people call me Bundy. But I prefer when people just call me Kieran, to be honest. Like, just call me by my name, that's all well and good. Because I've said in the past, oh man, I bloody hate when people are like, you shall call me by Tetris Lord 79. It's like, no, I'd rather not, to be honest. What's your name, Alex? I'll call you Alex. Like, I know, like, I remember Enigma's name. TG, I don't, should it? Do I? No, do I? No, I don't. I don't remember TG's. Jack Grey one's quite obvious. Although his name is actually not Jack, I think. Ah, there we are. That's the combination. Jack, didn't you say to me your name's not Jack? It was like, something else? Hang on. So it is 5, 6, 7. So 7, 3. I forgot you know my name. Yes, I do. I won't say it out loud because, you know, people don't like me doing that. But people want to remain anonymous on the internet. Mine's easy. I go by Mac IRL. Is that because you like the Mickey D's? Or oh, okay, let's just not cross that. Barbed wire. If I clicked on it, I would have probably learned that. Is your name really Macaroni? I know Brie is a name though. I know some people that are called Brie. Or Brie's like a last name. Right, let's try and get this. It's Mackenzie. Ah! Is Mackenzie... Mackenzie's like a Scottish name, isn't it? What is it? Or is it an English one? It says Mac in it, so I'm pretty sure it's a Scottish name. Aye, Clan Mackenzie, aye. You've got a Scottish name, alright. I mean, kinda ruins the Enigma part of my name, yeah. Alright, so this is 7. 7. Oh, wait, 3. And that is 9. There we are. The trench key. What's my health at? The second I want to see my health, bloody Kendall Meme Shop wants to play Command and Conquer. There we are. Okay. I need to make my way to the save room now. That's new. They've added that. I haven't heard that. The air sounds. It sounds like it's like very Silent Hilly. This is the pigeon, isn't it? I always thought. See, the first time I played this, I thought that was freaky. There's only one homing pigeon. I don't know. It's just the way he's looking at you. It's like, pretty please, let me out. I do want to let you out, trust me. But I need to do some elaborate puzzle and then find a key for their cage. Kieran. That is an interesting way of spelling Kieran. Hang on, that's how you spell my name, by the way, for anyone wondering. That's an interesting spell. I've never seen that spelling before. I used to watch a YouTuber called Nemesis, and he said they were working on Dino Crisis remake, but they threw away the idea and they did Resident Evil instead. Was that for remakes or was that for just in general? Because I thought Resident Evil came before Dino Crisis. I'm pretty sure it came before Dino Crisis. Aha, the side room. I thought Kirin was the name of a Japanese beer. I think so. I thought it was Freaky too in the trailer. The remakes. I remember someone. I think it was someone linked it in my Discord, saying that they were making, or they wanted to make a Dino Crisis remake, and then they just didn't. I was like, all right then. Oh wait, I don't know why I was doing that. First aid kit, put that there. Get myself healed up because I keep using the bloody the Spike Club. Which, to be fair, the Spike Club is decent for the bit. There was a fan in the Row Discord remake in DC. Yeah, I seen that. There was a fan remake of Dino Crisis going about, which we all know what happened when the fan remake of Resident Evil 2 was coming about. That turned into a remake. It turned into the official remake, and it also turned into the unfortunate Daymare 1998 that got a physical release. I'd rather not, but okay. To be fair, like for Daymare 1998, I think I would get the physical version of that just so I can have it in a collection, you know, instead of doing it to play it. I'm not really into playing it. Going to know, mate. Demo is out, I forgot. Damn it, I hope my toaster can run it. Nicholas, how's it going? Nice seeing you. You are very hyped for this game. I am also very hyped for this game. Yeah, you can play this. This game doesn't really require much, by the way, so even if you have a crappy laptop, you can play it. See, the developer of this game is like really interesting as well. I really want to do an interview with him, because apparently he's like I think he's a history student. And he just like made this game. I was like, alright. This game looks fun. Yeah, this game's really, really cool. I made a video on it if you want more information. But right, where are we off to? We've got the... Oh, I know where to go. Alright, okay. We need to go to the... Go back to the main hall, but... Damn it, right. I'm ready for this game. Yeah, it's really... It's just such a cool game, man. Such a cool game. That's why I encourage anyone here to go play it. We're not going in that area because that area is filled with creepy crawlies and I do not like that. I'll just unlock this door. I think you need another key for this bit up here. Probably not. Yeah, you need another key. Yeah. Or is it locked from behind, did it say? Oh yeah, it's locked from... Yeah, it's locked from behind. I remember. How many bullets do I have? 5. I might lift out the bullets then because was it 5 bullets in that one guy? And I've got 17, so it's not bad. And also you can do the whole gunpowder thing in this game as well. Cloth, I don't know what I'll need that for, but okay. Or the fabric. Some oil is completely empty. But yeah, nice to see you, Nicholas. How have you been? Hopefully you've been doing alright, man. Like I've been saying a few times, we are going to be playing a few different demos over the course of the next few days. A part of Bundy's Steam Festival Extravaganza. I always have to look at the stream title. So today we're going to be playing Conscript, and then we're going to be playing IK, which is a Japanese horror game, which I showed off at VG tonight. And then tomorrow we're going to be playing Shire's Unknown, which is it's a weird, it's like a blend of like a tabletop isometric RPG, and then it's like a traditional third-person thing as well. It's an interesting one. I'm gonna be playing that and then Grounded. What the fuck is that? Is that an owl or something? I don't know. The dev said that World War I doesn't get the attention it deserves, being the one with the most savage. Yeah, exactly. Because it is like, out of all the wars, I would say, this is like the most horrifying one, you know? It's like the most, like, World War II is brutal, but like, this is where people fucking run at you with bats and shit. Because it was like, it's like between, it was like between the traditional warfare and then sort of modern warfare, like, back then. The setting is perfect for a horror game. Yeah, see, there was a horror game I played back in the day called Necrovision, which was a World War I horror game, but it wasn't like a survival horror thing. It wasn't scary. It was just like, why did I thought I had the bat equipped. Oops. It wasn't scary. It was just horror themed. Because it was like demons and shit like that appear rising from the depths, and so like the trenches were filled with monsters and stuff like that, and it was like you as a lone soldier just going through and murdering the Germans and all these monsters. It's a pretty cool game, but actually I still own it. The door has been completely sealed with barbed wire. The only way of getting through it is to cut through it. Interesting. Keenan, I think it would be funny if in a Resident Evil the witch tells Ethan, I'm going to get you and your little daughter too. Oh god. Would that be funny or would that be terrifying? I have encountered witches in my time. I know how to deal with them. It's funny because it's true. Unlock that door, and that door should lead us back, or leads us here. Which this place is... Oh, right, okay. I'm just trying to get my bearings there. Darkness, imprisonment, all I see. Witches and bitches, Ethan. Yeah, you need a key for that. Came through that door, the guy went in here. Now it's this bit. Fantastic. No. I don't like this area. Ah, shit. Right. I think you need a gas mask for this bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna run back because I'm not having this at all. Yeah, my character's just dying. Smash. Yeah, my guy's dead. Okay. Well, that's what it's like to die. RE8 featuring Mitch the Bitch. Yeah, of course. Catchwade Studios presents a game by GD Mochi. Luckily, I can load my game. And it goes in just like that. What? Oh, to be fair, that's pretty slick. Kieran, you sound like a news reporter. Thank you. I could definitely be a news reporter. People have also said I could be on radio, which I'm like, okay, I could definitely be on radio. The save room theme is great. Yeah, the save room theme is really... Like, that's what I like about this area, is that when you walk into this room it sets the tone, you know? Which all good saved rooms should do. But now I need to do all of that stuff again, don't I? Because I don't know if was there a lot that I did? Oh wait, hang on, yeah, because I went to that area and did all that stuff. Hang on, let me just run wherever the lock thing is. In here? Yep. Seven, 3, 9. By the way, what happened with the Mike and Apple? That is still going to be happening. The reason why I haven't done that in a while is because my last podcast was a big one on Resident Evil. And then, during then, and then after then, I did record another episode with my mate Carl, but then when we were recording that, he was a wee bit unwell, so it wasn't really an energetic podcast. And then that podcast also became completely irrelevant after the day after we recorded it, so... It's yeah, it wasn't good, but I do want to get back to the Mike and Apple, but I think it's just right now is getting the guests that I want, because there's games that I want to talk about that not everyone really knows too much about, like I don't really want to talk about Resident Evil 8 again, because I've talked about that like way too many times. And I don't want that podcast just to be, oh, look, we're talking about Resident Evil once again. It's like, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about like a bunch of different games and life stuff instead of just the usual. So it's like, it's just finding the guests that fit that sort of category, because like right now I do have like a massive list of guests that I usually get on. But it's just trying to like mix and match and see who clicks and see who doesn't. So I was gonna ask Dan if he wanted to come on, which is definitely possible because Dan's actually like he's aware of the wider, broader mainstream of games, and then he also isn't at the same time. Like he's aware of what's going on, but he doesn't know exactly the details. Right, I've been in that room before. I'm just trying to. He didn't grab the safe box stuff, the one in the bedroom. Yeah, I did. Come on. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Oops, like daisy. I don't know. We'll just go get that stuff again. I was about to say, like, I'm pretty sure I had a key, right? I just didn't pick up the key. That's cool. Thank you for that reminder. Otherwise, I would have just ran all the way. Or that's the. Oh wait, there's stuff in here as well, isn't there? There's this note which I'll pick up. Already read through it. Okay. There's also this as well, but I've already read that. Just making sure I didn't have my gun equipped again. Just start shooting open crates. See, that wasn't flashing before. Don't. Ah! Stop it, please. Can you not do that? Stash caution. That's fine. Oh, I keep getting lost now. I've lost my bearings. Alright, the save room's here, and I'll just go in here and get the med pack. And then hopefully I'll be roughly what I was before. There we are. I am Enigma now, suck it. Today there's going to be 80% of rain. Is that you just did you want me to read that like a news reporter there? Today's forecast is rain. Later on there are showers. Later tonight we expect thunderstorms. And up to 30 miles per hour winds. And this is the place where I was dragged once I died. World War I was a horrifying experience for some, and I'm plenty. I don't know what the fuck I was going to say there. I was going to say like a made up word. And a beautiful experience for the many. People are like World War I, more like World War I. Right, he's going to walk him in the corner. Come on. God damn him. I don't like how he gets the hits into me. Door budge. Right, so because that's the medical room, we're not going to go into the the gas rooms. Those are quite dangerous. That one's sealed shut. Was there anything down here? Ah, it was just this, right, okay. Keenan, maybe in Broken Porcelain we can find out more about Celeste's home life. Yeah, I definitely think so. In Broken Porcelain there seems to be a lot more story than in Tormented Father. Like, in Tormented Father there was a good bit of story, but there was also 3 characters, so like... technically 4, but... There we go, chemical fluid for the meds, I think. Right, so what have we doing? What have we done? Currently in this area, I've been in that leads to there, and then this bit leads to the barbed wire door. We've not really explored this side, so I think we need to unlock that door and then go to the right wing. Oh please, there are better horror games. Oh please, there are better horror games. Like Hunt Down the Freeman 2. Is that actually a thing? I remember Hunt Down the Freeman 1, that was not a pleasant experience. And I don't even play Half-Life games. I think, what was it, Enigma gifted me Half-Life 1 ages ago and I still haven't Still haven't played it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Nicholas. Nicholas. Don't know what I'm saying there. Enigma. Right, so we go outside into the main trench, go to the right, and we should be able to unlock this door. Yes! And then there's no further use of that key. Yeah, because this leads us into like the... Yeah, right, okay, yeah. I know where I'm at now. We're going to lead into the... Oh, hang on. Should we waste ammo here? I don't really... Do you know what? I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm just going to use this. Because he gets 2 hits into me, but I also save ammo as well, you know. You should check out an old game called Clive Barker's The Undying. Why does that name ring a bell? I don't know why that rings a bell. What's on here, actually? A makeshift mask. I think that helps in the different areas, doesn't it? Hey, a lockpick for the medical room. Because it was locked with a simple lock instead of the medical key. So I might do that then now just so I remember. Hang on. And then also along the way I'm going to save as well. Oh, oh, here she comes. Does this lead me into that bloody room? It does. Oh, Hellraiser, right. See, I thought like the name Clive Barker rang the bell, but I didn't know about Undying. Okay, now I always wondered, what does the purple flower thing that Rosemary wears means? I have no idea. That's something you're going to have to ask Crystal. Bandages? Let's see what else is here. There's probably going to be a guy just popping out of nowhere. Why did the... give me like... Oh! There's 3 health vials. Drink one. I'm just gonna run. Not even gonna investigate that. Should I investigate it? Okay, let's investigate it. Aha, take that! Before you could strike, I striked first. There is a video called Jarrett. Oh, Jarrett! Oh, I remember that. Do you know how I remember that? Because I used to get Xbox magazines back in the day, and I remember always looking at that one article by it about Jericho. And it was like the reason why it was always like maintained in my memory is because it was the one with the guy. I think it's like, what was his face getting melted or something like that, and he's like, oh. I thought it was weird back in the day, but it has to mean something because she wears it in both games. Maybe she's doing that like Veterans Day poppy thing. I don't know. Possibly. Maybe she's doing it to make a statement. See. I wish there was an examine button there. Oh, and he also... Oh, Candyman! Did anyone see the trailer for the new Candyman coming out? The one by... Is it Jordan Peele? I think. Is it Jordan Peele? I don't know, man. I've like... I'm going to try and figure out how to make... how to make some stuff. So... Fabric, combine that with this. No. Oh, I created bandages. Right, okay. Combine that with that. No. Aha, alcoholic bandage. Oh, look, it has a duration and all that as well. Clever. Right, okay. So we went into the medical room. Now we will... That door's locked. Yep. Yeah, we'll go back into the right side. Oh, hell yes, come to the man, you know. I'll do what I tell you, oh, here she comes. What does that say? Latrine. I don't know what that is. Is that the lava? Is that I was still waiting for a... Oh. Oh. Jeepers Creepers? See, the thing is, like, me and my mum loved Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. And then the third one... The reason why that took so long to come out is because the director's a pedo, so... And he got jailed for being a pedo. And, when he's made... Yeah, and when he made Jeepers Creepers 3, I was like... I'd rather not support that movie, because... You know... Don't really want to support a paedophile, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, don't... Oh, this guy's taking hits, hang on. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Send it to rehab. It fully restores health and cures infections. I might actually leave that. Hang on. Also, what's that thing there? Horse corpse. Must have fallen. Oh, it's 2 horses, right. I was like, how's that a horse? what on earth kind of horses have you seen? Oh, like this. That is far from a horse. Now, if I remember correctly, either that room or up here leads to a save room. Does not, definitely not a save room. Don't think that's a save room. It's a large bag, it is a little bar. Oh, yes, let's take it. So that's us maxed out inventory, I think. We got a lot of our inventory space quickly there. No Fallout. Hey, Godspeed man, how's it going? No, no Fallout today. No Fallout today. I'll probably play a wee bit more next week. But for today, tomorrow, and perhaps maybe Friday, we're going to be playing a few demos for the Steam Game Festival. A lot of indies out there, man. They're making some cool shit. But if you're interested in Fallout stuff, I just made a Fallout video there on my YouTube, so you should go check that out. Watch some stuff. Right, okay. So where are we? So... that door's locked, that door's locked. Okay. But what about this door? Ah, I'm not... Have we tried that door? No, we've not. Okay. I'm also waiting for Halloween 2020. Oh, that's right, they were making another Halloween movie, weren't they? I enjoyed the one that came out, what was it, 2 years ago? A year ago? The quick weapons swap helps a lot. In this game? This game is quite good on a gamepad. Oh, right, that's why. See, I quite like, I just like this, to be honest. Gamepad I can understand, but I don't know, I think it's just like, I like the speed. Did you hear that they're going to make a horror movie about a British tax car that kills people? No, I've not heard about that, no. I've not watched a good horror movie in a while. I think the last one I watched was the Descent. Yeah, it was The Descent. I've not watched like a proper horror movie in a while. It's mainly because like none of them really interest me too much. Like I think like most modern horror things, I'm just like, yeah, it's like they're very predictable, and I think like what you want in a horror movie is not to be predictable. You want people to be on their toes the entire time, and then when you know what's sort of coming and they do the traditional tropes, then it's like, alright. Although a cool horror movie that came out recently was was it Hereditary? That movie was just weird, man. It was just so strange. Oh, what? Damn, I was gonna save. Because the save bit's in here. Aha. I love this save room. Yeah, this is the save I remember because I had to be streaming it. The blue light gives you just one moment to relax and reflect on what has happened. Progress recorded. I really want to talk to the developer about this game. I might, after this stream, I might actually drop him a wee message and be like, hey, do you want to do an interview for a new episode of Dev Thingy Podcast? I might do that. Like, I wanted to do a few new podcast episodes. Gotta sign off, lads. Take care. Right, see you later, Nicholas. Good luck with your exams because you have like 5,000 of them. Good luck, man. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. And they ruined the surprise because the whole move, yeah, exactly. Also play Gloomwood, Kieran. I have it downloaded, man. I have it downloaded. I have it on the ready. I was going to play it either tonight or Friday, depending on if we have time for it. God damn it. There we are. And now is the best time to heal. Bye, Flames Ian. Are we in? Yeah, we're in the new area, aren't we? Oh, yeah, we're in, like, way up here. Door won't budge. A key is required. Now, know where the cook key. Stop hitting me. Alright, hang on, I'm just gonna get the bat. There we are. Maybe they do have like a hotkey button where I can just switch weapons on the fly. What's this place? Now this is where my memory sort of leaves me, to be honest. I don't remember this bit. Kieran, do you play the Batman Arkham games? I actually wanted to. Like, I played a good amount of Arkham Asylum, and I really enjoyed it. I love the rifle, nice. I love the visuals of that game, and I've always been meaning to play like Arkham City and Arkham Knight. Is it? I know they're on the Game Pass, so I was always wanting to play it, but maybe I'll get around to it this year, because I've actually been going through my backlog this year, or like over the past few weeks. So I just finished Spider-Man PS4, which was really good. So I'm in like the superhero zone there, and then I moved on to Horizon Zero Dawn, which I've not played either. Horizon's been alright. You can tell it's inspired by like Witcher and shit like that, which I couldn't get into Witcher, like the game. I love the show, but the Witcher, the game, it, like, the reason why I didn't get into it so much was because there was so the scope of the game is just too big. See how it's like a game can just be too big? It seemed like that to me, because like every time I went to a new place, it was just like, oh, here's like 5 quests, and I'm like, ah, god damn it. And I'm the kind of person where it's like, I love to finish everything in one area and then move on. And every time I finish everything in one area, it took me about 5 hours to progress with the story, because I just kept doing everything, all the side stuff. And so I was like, I like The Witcher. I love the world. I love the concept of. Also, like The Witcher 3, like the movement in that game. I don't know why. It's just I just couldn't. It just wasn't flowing well with me. I thought it just felt too floaty, to be honest. See, am I going to use a rifle? We'll keep it in there. Pistol rounds, get that in here. Alcohol and fabric. Fuck is that? Car half. I don't know what it is. Kieran, if you don't play Batman Arkham Origins, it's not connected to the if you don't play Arkham Origins, it's not connected to the Arkham Diamond. I've heard about that. That's why I've not really mentioned it. TG Monster, I'm the kind of guy who loves 100-hour games, but that's just me. See, I was the exact same, TG. And we actually had this discussion. Like, me and Lucy had this discussion ages ago on a podcast. And I loved doing that sort of stuff. Like, I loved those games back in the day, like playing those sorts. Like when I was going through school and stuff like that. When I wasn't doing YouTube, when I wasn't doing anything else really. I bloody loved it. But when I entered uni and I started doing like job stuff for people, I did YouTube videos and stuff like that. And then I worked on all of my other side projects as well, and then I dedicate like one day a week to sit down and properly play something. Or like, with Spider-Man, like I played that, or I played that like from midnight to like 3 AM, like every night. and that's how I bet that game. And so when it came to playing like a massive 100-hour game, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, this is going to be like the only game I play for the next month or two, and frankly there's like a bunch of other games that I want to play. Like, that's why I love the Outer Worlds. Like, the Outer Worlds was a nice short experience where it was 30-hour game, fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with like a 30-50 hour game. Like, it's fantastic. The Last of Us 2 is meant to be like 20 to 25 hours long or something like that. And I'm like, fantastic. Good game length. It's good for me. Horizon Zero Dawn, I have no idea how long that game is. I'm hoping it isn't like hundreds of hours long. Arkham City is more fun. You get to play as Batman and Catwoman. She has her own missions. Oh, nice. I have unlocked this door. I can't remember where the pigeon coop is. Hey, that's that room. Oh, if that's that room, then that must mean it's not down here. It's like a room that like goes in like that. It like does a wee curve thing. So I'm in here then now. Ah, it's that. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's that room. Hang on. Yeah, that's the curved room. Yeah, so there is. So if we use the coop key there, we can fly that out. We can finally send Mummy our letter. Oh, the pigeon's dead. There's no way to communicate with outside the trenches now. God help me. There's something at the back of the cage. And it's dead. Well, that's unfortunate. You open the cage, but it's too late. There's something at the back of the cage. What's at the back of the cage? Pick lock. Interesting. So we use that on what door? I can't remember. I can't remember what door it is. Let's see. What door's locked then? Everything around here is locked. Oh yeah, I would have probably figured with the bloody bird logo there. I should have probably known. Oh, it's there. Let's try that door. Actually, I think that's locked from behind, but I don't know. We'll see. Because we've basically unlocked all the western parts of the map. And there is a guy cutting about, isn't it? Yeah. Might just run past him. They just do aha. Aha! You can't catch me. Alright, that's the dead room. Right, so that requires an actual key. The door in here to the right, I think, is locked from behind, so I don't think we can get that one. Yeah, okay. Right, so we'll just go up here and then just walk about. Walk about, try a few doors, see what grabs us. Alright, Right, so we just go to the right, and then there's 2 locked doors up there. Maps in video games are excellent, by the way. But Catwoman has more stealth missions, so if you're bad at stealth, you'll have a bad time. I like stealth games. I play Hitman. Do you class Hitman as a stealth game? I'm gonna class it as a stealth game. I love Hitman. I'm pretty good at Hitman. I'm not gonna lie. So all these things require a key. That's just not working. Nah. What's this? Oh, right. Yeah, so we can cut the barbed wire in the other room. The weapon storage, was it? This is where we found the cook key. I thought that was where all the dead people were, and I was like, what happened to the dead people? Where did they all go? That's a save room. I think it must be a few of these doors down here then. Because there's not many other doors that we can unlock. That one's not locked traditionally. So we need like a big pair of scissors. Or like I don't know, something to chop that up. I do have a bat, but I don't think that's I don't think that'll work on rope. Can I unlock this door then? Right, so that's where the explosives are, and then that's what we use to demo something. So it must be that door. It must be that door. If it's not that door, then I'm going to be confused. Don't believe it. No. It can't be that door though, because it's a bunker. A key is required. Yeah, because it must be like a bunker key or something like that you get, and then you unlock all those doors with it. But I don't know. I don't know. Is there a door that I missed? I don't think there's any door that I missed. Unless you use the lockpick with something else then. Because there was a crate that you couldn't open. Or like it required a lock to open. So I might, yeah, do you know what I'm gonna... I'll walk about, do you know what, I'll walk about to try and see if there's anything. Try and see if there's anything in particular. There's this room here which I find weird. Also, by the way, guys, you can support this game over on Kickstarter if you're interested in it. Just type in CONSCRIPT over on Kickstarter or just Google it, and you can find it. I don't know how much the backing is, but I know for like $10 or 10 UK pounds, you can get the game and your credits and like digital art and stuff like that. But you can also do lower tiers than that as well, if you so choose. I'm going to be back in the game when this stream is over, because I don't back stuff usually, but with this game, like I believe in it. Although last time, the only other time I backed something was with We Happy Few on Kickstarter. That went well. There was a crate. Right, that's death room. There was a crate that had a lock on it, and I cannot remember what that is. Is this death room? Oh, this is just room. This is just a room. Fantastic. Anything else? Anything cutting about? No idea. I have no clue. I mean, oh, what am I? Oh, I'm an idiot. I've got the mask and I've not been through any of the gas areas. Kieran, I am much older and I get jumpy when I see a scarecrow in, in Arkham Asylum. Oh, I've seen a few of the scenes in actually, yeah, I did the is the boss battle in Arkham Asylum? You know, the one where it's like you're in floaty platforms and stuff like that? And then he's like trying to like peek over things. Can't remember what game that is. I'm pretty sure that's Arkham Asylum. Hopefully. Oh, right. Alright, right. We need to go there. We need to go back to the main hall. Because in the main hall there is the... Hey, Lucy, man. How's it going? Nice seeing you. How did your stream go, by the way? I was tuned in and watching. I always like having you on in the background. Today, Lucy, we're just going to be streaming a few demos from the Steam Summer Festival. So right now we're playing CONSCRIPT, a survival horror game. A very cool survival horror game you should check out. It is pretty cool. It's based in World War I, made by one developer. Let me just equip this. Get the gas mask on. We do have a... oh, see, that's why I don't like this place. No, I'm right, mate. I'm right. Stop creepy crawling about. I don't know. Did I just click on the door? I did. I went with I got 7th. I was a second. Oh, you were a second. Oh, shit. By the way, anyone in the chat, go check out Lucy Lover. He's been on the podcast a few times. I need to get him back onto the podcast at some point, so we can talk about stuff. We watched the Remother Broken Porcelain gameplay trailer on stream. Oh, what do you think about it? It's coming out August. I'm excited for it. It looks cool. Looks very ambitious. A much more ambitious game than Tormented Fathers. Just say the word, man. Yeah, like totally. And I'm literally any time I'm totally up for doing the podcast. I love talking to Lucy about things. Doesn't need to be Resident Evil. It can be anything really. Because I was saying that earlier, Lucy, where it was like I didn't really like. I felt like I've talked about Resident Evil enough. You know, like especially Resident Evil 8. I've talked about that way too much. I would love to just sit back and chill and just talk about something else. What's this? Hey, the shotgun's been up here the entire time. I think it looks very like the first one, which is a good thing. Yeah, it is. It's definitely much like the first one, but oh, get me out here. Yeah, it's I would say more ambitious because of the how would you say, the stalkers and just the environments as well. Like the environment looks way different. So we got the trench shotgun, which is cool. But where to now? The Red Nun's back too. Yeah, the Red Nun is unfortunately back. I still find the Red Nun kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. See, I need to get into this room, but I don't have. I don't know where the other car is. Hopefully, actually, do you know what? I think when I use the lockpick to unlock a box, which could be this one, would just be a wire anyway. Wait, hang on. Can I use that here? See, man. That was the box I was thinking about, but apparently it's. Funny enough, in my playthrough of the first one, I barely encountered her. Yeah, like she's not a prominent sort of stalker. She's only there for like an hour or so, and even in that hour, if you know where you're going, you can just completely avoid her. So that's why, like, hopefully in the second game you get to see a wee bit more. Kieran, you want to know something crazy? I haven't played Batman in 6 years and I still remember the combos. Some games are just like that. Like I can still recount bloody everything about Fable 2 and like Conker's Bad Fur Day. All these games I've not properly played in ages, but alright, so this is the barbed wire bit, so we can't go in here yet. Ah, right, I don't know where to go then. Yeah, some games are like riding a bike. Yeah, exactly. And how much will it be when it's out? It's like £25, let's say. £25, 20 quid. I pre-ordered it over on Amazon, so I'm getting a physical copy when it releases. I'm excited. I do like my physical. That's a great price. Yeah, it's a fantastic price. It's considering how I just forked out 50 quid for The Last of Us Part 2. It was nice not paying another £50 for another pre-order. So it's good. It's very good. Is there anything else in here? Is there like anything? I'm sure I'm missing something. There must be like some locked door somewhere that I'm missing. I have looked at every locked door, and it's only the bunkers that say they need a key. Let me check my storage room. Maybe I put something back I missed. And then while I'm in here, I'm also going to save as well, because I've got 7 matches. Why not? 7 matches in the game, no 7 matches on Tinder. Oh, I've not used Tinder in a wee while. That was oh man. Had a couple of months there when I did use Tinder. It was an interesting experience. Not a great experience, but an interesting experience. Maybe I'll talk about that in the podcast when it comes back. the lockdown Tinder experience. Hey, thank you, Enigma. Not Enigma. TG Moser, thank you for gifting Lucy a sub on the channel. That's 5 subs. Nice. Lucy, you have access to not one. Just one, never mind, just one. Just one emote. Oops. There is another emote, I think, but no one's did the tier 3 sub yet. Alright, I don't have any ammo, hang on. Let me just go back to the room. Ah, I don't have any ammo for the gun. Do you know, I'm just gonna put it away. Do you know what? It's a demo. Why am I being considerate? Hang on. Let's just get the shotgun out. Equip that. There we are. I don't know why I'm being so like conservative during a demo. Usually during like a survival horror demo, I'm just going guns a-blazing. Doesn't matter. I think this demo's gonna wrap up soon. This gun's a one-shot kill. Doesn't matter. I have no idea where I'm going. I've got a lockpick that apparently unlocks something, but I'm not too sure what it really unlocks. You have access to not 1, not 2, not even 100. That's right, you have access to 0 emotes. Exactly. See, it doesn't even say anything when you use the lockpick here. Because all it says is a key's required. Oh, hello. Why are you in this room? Didn't even get a chance to aim the bloody gun there. My stats is still okay, so that's cool. But yeah, by the way, anyone who wants to go check out this game, if anyone wants to download this, the demo of this game right now, I will link the Steam page in the chat for anyone wanting to check it out. It's pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. The Kickstarter is out now, so if you want to go support it, then you can go do that. Me, I don't know what I'm doing. I must admit, I don't really know where to go with this lockpick. I don't know if I'm just simply roaming around, not... Oh, wow, I missed this door. I knew it was one door I missed. I knew it. Right, there we are. Okay, so we finally have a new area to explore. I'm glad it's not another dead aim situation where I was just sitting here for hours on end. Empty lighter. Okay, what did I use for that? Okay, pistol ammo. A lot of noise. Also drunk as fuck playing Dead Aim. Yeah. Yeah, that's something people hold over me. People still joke about that till today. The infamous Drunk Monday as he walks around in circles. To be fair, that game, man, it's already confusing. Never mind drunk hearing confused. I think this is what you do. Combine this. Aha! Created a lighter. What would I use this for? Enough fuel to last the night. Right. So... what did I do with a lighter then? I don't know what else was there somewhere that was too dark that I couldn't see, or... No clue. No clue. To be fair, I need to do another drunk stream, man. I always love doing them. They're always fun. People enjoy them too, so. But I think like the best one I've ever did was Silent Hill 2. That drunk stream was 7 hours long. I sat there, completed the entirety of Silent Hill 2. Whilst just completely intoxicated, not knowing what I was doing. Drunk streams kind of wear me out, I find. See, for me, it's like, I get to like a 5-hour mark and then I just sort of chill out. I'm just like... Because at that point, my mind can either focus on the chat or it can focus completely on the game. Where did I use this lighter? I might just have to save and then... Because, well, what time are we at? Because we've been playing this for an hour and a half. So I might just go save and then hop over to IK. IK? Which I think might be a shorter experience, I'm not sure, but... Kieran, for the Miles Morales game, do you think they should make Spider-Gwen and... Maybe, possibly. I'm not... I don't know. Depends on the story of Miles Morales, to be honest. I don't know how much they want to go with Spider-Gwen, unless they're doing like the multiverse thing, and they do a DLC where it's set in a different universe, possibly.
War. War never changes.
Hey, Mitch, man, how's it going? Thank you for the subscription. I see that you and Dan and Lee are all playing CSGO. And then you just went on to Rocket League there. I knew you were going to drop by at some point. Bet you and Dan are just sitting in the bloody Discord chat giggling away to yourselves. Prancer's got to be in that one, yeah. I'm trying to bloody figure out where I'm going. Right, okay. I'll save and then hop on to another demo. Because as much as I love playing this, I need to... I have a schedule. I want to play something different. Or I want to play the other demos, so... Let's see... Lead matches. How are you guys finding this game, by the way? Are you interested in Conscript at all? Because if you're into classic survival horror, then you should be interested in this game. I think the only thing that might turn people off is just the perspective and the sort of art style of it all. But yeah. Well, that was Conscript. I hope you all enjoyed that game. We're moving on to IK, which is a game that I showed off at VG tonight. That showcase, the developer is it's a pretty cool guy. Or is it a team of them? I'm not too sure. I know it's been made by End Night Studio, I think. But nevertheless, it's pretty cool. So let me just load up this. Ooh. I don't really know what I'm getting into with this game. I know it's like a Japanese horror set in like a temple temple thing. I think that's what you call it. Oh, I think that's what you call it. Let me just switch over to IK. There we are. IK is currently